Hi everyone, welcome to English Today Journey. And hey, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy learning English in a simple and practical way.
With your goals or values. This is hard for many of us. We want to be helpful, liked, or seen as reliable, so we say yes to meetings, favors, events, messages, and extra tasks, even when we're already exhausted. But here's the truth. Every yes is also a no to something else. Saying yes to every small request may mean saying no to rest, to focus time, or even to your own dreams. Learning to say no to minor distractions gives you the space to say yes to what really matters. Once priorities are set and distractions are minimized, it's time to focus on deep work. Deep work is focused, high-quality effort on a single important task without interruptions. It's the work that creates real progress, not answering emails, not scrolling social media, not hopping from meeting to meeting. Deep work is writing, thinking, reflecting, problem-solving, and creating. It's the kind of work that moves your goals forward. Deep work doesn't happen by accident.
You have to protect that time.
Even 30 minutes a day of undistracted focus can make a huge difference. That means turning off your phone, closing unnecessary tabs, and giving your full attention to one task. Think about when you were last fully absorbed in something important. No distractions, no notifications. How productive and energized did you feel afterward? That is the kind of focus that changes your result. Another tool to support this is time blocking. Schedule chunks of time for your most important tasks and treat them as non-negotiable. Pair this with task batching, where similar tasks are grouped together, like answering emails or making calls, instead of scattering them throughout the day. This reduces wasted energy and keeps your mind focused on one type of work at a time. A simple daily habit is setting 3 top priorities each morning. Ask yourself, if I could only accomplish 3 things today, what would make the biggest impact? Focus on those first before anything else. Everything else is secondary. Over time, these small shifts, prioritizing, saying no, scheduling deep work, batching tasks, and focusing on the most important 3, compound into enormous results. In short, productivity isn't about doing everything at once or filling every minute with action. It's about working on the right things, protecting your focus, and directing your energy toward meaningful outcomes. Small, consistent habits build momentum, reduce stress, and give you a real sense of accomplishment. By making these shifts, you move from a life of constant busyness to one of clear, intentional progress, where every action takes you closer to your goals and your best self. When was the last time you worked for a full hour without checking your phone? For many of us, that rarely happens. But that is exactly where real growth and progress occur, when we are fully present, focused, and free from constant distractions. Now let's look at 2 hidden forces that often keep us busy instead of productive: perfectionism and fear of failure. Perfectionism tells us we have to do everything perfectly. We overthink, overplan, edit endlessly, and try to control every small detail. But productivity isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about taking action, learning as you go, and doing your best with the resources and time you have. Ask yourself, what really stops you from focusing? Is it fear? The pressure to get everything exactly right? Many of us hide in busyness because we are afraid to start. We worry we might fail. But here's the truth. Doing something imperfectly is better than doing nothing at all. That's how you grow, improve, and gain momentum. Another simple but powerful habit is reviewing and reflecting. Take just 5 minutes at the end of your day or week to ask yourself, what did I spend my time on? What energized me? What drained me? Was I busy or was I productive? This small reflection helps you learn from your own experience. You begin to notice patterns, recognize distractions, and make better choices for the future. Over time, this builds a productive mindset, one that keeps you calm, clear, and focused, even when life feels chaotic. And remember, change takes time. You don't have to become perfectly productive overnight. Start small. Pick one tip that resonates with you. Maybe it's setting priorities for the day. Maybe it's scheduling a deep work session. Try it for 1 week. Reflect, adjust, and gradually build it into your routine. Step by step, you move from doing a lot of things to doing the right things with purpose, clarity, and confidence. Let's be honest, being busy feels easier sometimes. It keeps us moving, distracted, and avoiding the hard questions. But being productive means slowing down, focusing on what truly matters, and taking intentional action. It's not about filling every minute with activity. It's about spending your energy wisely, so you build something meaningful. Real productivity isn't a rush or a list of endless tasks. It's about consistent focus, small steps, and making progress each day. It's about learning to say no to distractions, protecting your time, and moving forward even when things feel messy or imperfect. It's about using your energy for what matters most, not just to look busy or feel accomplished in the moment. Step by step, moment by moment, you can shift from constant busyness to real, purposeful productivity. You can replace stress and exhaustion with clarity and confidence. You can move from reacting to the day around you to intentionally directing your life. And when you do, the results are not just in what you accomplish, they're in how you feel. Calmer, more in control, and proud of the work you are creating. Being truly productive means facing yourself. It means choosing focus over noise, letting go of perfection, and choosing progress instead. And this isn't just about getting more done. It's about creating a life that feels meaningful, a life aligned with who you really are. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect. You have the power to shape your life with purpose, practice, and personal growth. Everything we've explored today is about understanding the difference between being busy and being productive, and how that difference shows up in the way we live, think, and grow. We started with a simple question. Are you really busy, or are you productive? Busy can feel like achievement, but often it's just motion without direction. It's like running on a treadmill. You're moving, but not going anywhere. Being productive, on the other hand, is like walking toward a destination. Every step has intention, every action brings progress. We also explored why we stay busy. Busyness can be comfortable. It distracts us from hard thoughts and decisions. It can make us feel important, but it comes at a cost: stress, burnout, overwhelm, and living on autopilot. That constant busyness can leave you exhausted without anything meaningful to show for it. So it's important to ask yourself, are you tired because you've worked hard, or because you've spent your energy on the wrong things? Then we looked at what real productivity actually looks like. Productive people focus on a few important tasks instead of trying to do everything at once. They combine clarity, consistency, and intention. They set priorities, protect deep work time, and learn to say no to distractions. They create habits that help them keep moving forward, even when motivation fades or days get messy. We also talked about hidden obstacles like perfectionism and fear of failure. Perfectionism keeps us stuck planning and editing, afraid to start. Fear of failure can make us hide in busyness instead of taking action. Real progress comes from doing things imperfectly, learning along the way, and reflecting on your experiences. Even small daily steps matter. Reviewing your day or week is a powerful habit. 5 minutes of reflection helps you see what gave you energy, what drained you, and whether your actions were productive or just busy work. Over time, this builds a mindset that keeps you calm, focused, and in control. The key takeaway is simple. Productivity isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters. It's about focusing your energy, saying no to what doesn't serve you, and taking deliberate action toward meaningful goals. It's about progress over perfection, quality over quantity, and intention over motion. Step by step, you can move from being constantly busy to being truly productive. You can replace stress and exhaustion with clarity, purpose, and confidence. You can stop spinning your wheels and start moving forward toward the life you want. Every day, with focus, reflection, and small consistent actions, you can build a life that feels meaningful, aligned, and fully yours.